Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm a freelance graphic designer that helps churches and ministry organizations set up and complete their websites using the B1 platform. So today we're going to get started on our next tutorial, and I'm going to show you how to add pages to your web page. First thing that we're going to need to do is log in and select your church. All right, we're going to click on our name and we're going to hit the admin portal. This is something that you will need to be an admin or a domain admin to do. If you don't know how to do that and want to learn how, check out my previous video on admin roles. So it's going to take you to this page for a mobile app, and we're going to hit the mobile app drop down and we're going to select website. Right here is going to list all of the pages that you have created or that you can create. So there are custom and auto-generated pages automatically right here. The Bible, donate, groups, sermons, stream, and or verse of the day. These are all pre-generated pages for your site. They aren't added until you add them, but you do have the option. So if you wanted to add the Bible page, you can hit the plus right here, and it's going to ask you, would you like to convert this auto-generated page to a custom page? So if you hit OK, then you can title it what you want to title it. So if we want to title it Bible verse, we can hit save, and then you see that it switches from this book plus icon to the pencil right there, and it gives you the pathway and then the title. This isn't added to your page just yet. In order to do that, you have to go over to your main navigation. All right, so we're going to hit this plus sign here, and we want to copy that path. And if you start typing, that path will pop up. So we want to do /Bible, and then this is the link text. This is what on your header of your website, what do you want that to say? So we're just going to have it say Bible and hit save. If at any point you want to change those, like maybe I want to make it all caps to match my other page, I just click in and retitle it. The one thing that I don't want to change is I don't want to change the URL. When you change the URL, that's going to link to something else. So we will hit save. All right, if we want to add a page that isn't one of the auto-generated pages, we want to add a custom page, we're going to go up to the upper right-hand corner and hit the plus sign. And we have the option right here to load any of these page types. So just a blank page is going to be that. Sermons, about us, donate, location, those are auto-generated pages. So I'm going to hit blank. And for this page, let's add an about us page. We want visitors of the site to come in, and we want to see who is on the ministry staff, who are the preachers, who handles the youth, who handles the music, any of the roles that you may have in your church. So this one, we are going to title ministry team, or about us would work. Okay, you can see that down here it has a ministry team page right here, but I need to go over to the main navigation and I need to add that page. So if I click this /ministry and I just start typing and it pops up, and then what do I want that link text to say? And I want it to say ministry team, but I think I'm going to do it all caps, and then I'm going to hit save. Okay, and you can see that now that is over on the main navigation of the page. On the navigation, you can click and drag these pages to reorder them on your header top. Okay, so if we want to edit this page, then we would hit the pencil, and the pencil is going to pull up that page. And then this is where you can make your changes. Right here on this, you'll see that it's completely blank, and we'll have to hit edit content to go in and create the page. So right now, this is all that this page looks like. If you want to add a page that is a drop down, a sub page of one of your top header categories, we kind of do that the same way. We just have to drag and drop in the right spot. So for our ministry team, we want to have ministry team on the header, but then when you hover over that header, we want to have the option that tells us just about, let's say, our youth ministry. So we're going to click the plus sign to add a new page, and we're going to title that youth ministry and hit save. Okay, now that we've done over here, we have to add that to our main navigation. So we're going to hit the plus sign / youth ministry. It's going to pop up so that I already know that it's linked. And then I want the link text to say youth ministry. Okay, so now that's over on our main navigation and it's listed here, but I want, when I hover over it, I want it to be something in the drop down. I don't want it to be in one of the top headers. So I'm going to click and hold, and then I'm going to drag over to the arrow that is to the right of the ministry team. Now you'll see that it's slightly indented, and then that means that that is a subheader of one of your main headers on your page. So let's look and see what this looks like. This is just my design page, so things are going to look a little wonky because we've been adjusting things for tutorials. But you can see right here, I have added ministry team, and then when I hover over it, I have the option for youth ministry. So the ministry team will be a page that we can load with pictures and information about our ministry team, and then youth ministry will be a sub page of that where we can add information about the youth ministry. So I'm going to navigate back to my B1.Church. I want to go back to my site so that I can see all of my pages that I've added. Going back into my admin portal, and under mobile app, I want to see website. And then I'm back on all of my pages. One thing that you want to make sure is when you are editing your pages, you're hitting the pencil. It can get a little bit confusing and you start clicking in different places on different blue text. So anytime you want to add a page, you just hit the pencil mark. If at any point you've made a mistake or you decide that you no longer need a page, you can simply select your page. It's going to open it up, and then we'll go to page settings and just hit delete, and it's going to make sure, are you sure you wish to permanently delete this page? And then we'll hit OK. It'll navigate you back to your pages, and then you'll be able to go in and see the pages that you have. That's a really quick, simple, fast tutorial on how to add pages and different headers to your website. This is always step number 3 for me when I start designing a website. I always want to make sure that I have my admin roles set, and then I want to make sure that I have my appearances ready to go before I start adding pages. If all of this is really overwhelming, or you just simply don't have time for it and you're interested in having me help you set up your website, I would love to do so. Below in the comments of the description of the video, there is a link where you can take a free evaluation of your website. You'll click the link and you'll answer just very few questions about your website, and then you can schedule a time to meet with me and we can talk about how we can make your website the best it can be. What is it doing? If all of this is just a little bit overwhelming, or you simply just don't have time to do this with your website, there is a link below where you can fill out a value assessment for your website. It's a couple simple questions, and then you'll have a link where you can schedule a meeting with me and we can talk about how we can make the best website for your church possible. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can get notifications. If you have any troubles, comments, or questions, please leave those down below. And if you feel the need to give to Church Apps, they are a nonprofit. They rely solely on prayers and the givings of others. So I will leave their link in the description. I'll catch you in the next video.